What is up, metalheads? Me, Metal Mike here. Haven't gone live in a bit, so thought I'd just stream for a bit, see what everyone is up to. On this Tuesday, on this heavy Tuesday evening, you know, just sitting here enjoying life, man. You know, sorry, I was gonna just firing up some music real quick while we chat. Do the metal hangout, if you know what I mean. You know? So yeah, what's been going on in heavy metal? Well, there's the two new. Well, they're not really new, but there has been there has been some stuff that came out. Black Sabbath, Tony Iommi. Oh hey, we got a hold on.
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude? It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a
Been a
while.
while.
Yeah. How's it going, man?
And Tuesday,
Uh,
hang out for a bit.
yeah.
Got back from the dentist not long ago. Life stuff. I have to get two teeth pulled. That's gonna be fun. But hey, I'll be
Yeah.
drugged up, so I'll be loopy when I wake up. So yeah. So I've just been chilling.
Cool.
So yeah, it's WrestleMania season.
Yep.
Yeah. Uh, you're doing
Hmm?
your thing on Instagram. I don't know if you want to tell the people what's going on with the
Oh,
polling
yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, all that, I think, yeah. Well, yeah, obviously, since it's been going so
Yeah,
well, I think I could show off, say, the results of last week, but I think people know. But if you haven't, Cannibal Corpse
mm,
beat Rush 9-5. Ozzy Osbourne beat
oh, that's
Saxon 10-4.
oh,
Judas Priest beat Anthrax 12-2. Creator beat Immortal
yeah,
8-6. Testament beat Candlemass eight to
yeah,
seven. Bathory defeats My Dying Bride.
yeah.
That's 11-3.
Well, that's
Death
easy.
Death
Mine
defeat
Dying
Death.
Bride sucks.
Yep. Well, not really. My Dying Bride is kind of like a death doom band. But then we got Death
Yeah,
defeats Scorpions 9-5. Slayer defeats Ice Earth.
yeah.
That's 8-6. Now here's one a
Sorry,
few
John.
tiebreakers. A few tiebreakers, pretty much. Yeah, sorry, John. Unfortunately, one of two tiebreakers in this. It's in the same bracket. Megadeth and Dio tied. I just did a random number generator thing, and Dio got the higher number, so Dio advances. AC/DC defeated Behemoth. Dark Throne defeated Sodom. On
Well,
ZZ
I
Top, the
knew that was
tiebreaker.
gonna happen.
Yep, Swallow the Sun and ZZ Top were tied. So ZZ Top got the advantage. That's the last tiebreaker.
I picked
Then
Dark
we get
Throne
to the
over
other
Sodom.
bracket. Black Sabbath defeats Exodus 13
Christopher Barker,
to
what is
1.
up?
Hey, Christopher Barker. Nice to have you here.
Not much. Just chilling.
Then we got Iron Maiden beats Overkill 10 to
Mm,
4. Accept defeats Destruction 11-3. And then the final one, Motorhead defeats Queen 9-5. And we are already in the
that's funny.
second
I picked
round.
Exodus over Black Sabbath. I picked Exodus over
Yeah,
Black
you're the
Sabbath.
one. Yeah,
The only
yeah.
time I ever pick a
You
band.
gave him a pity point. You gave him a pity vote.
Yep.
Vote pretty much. It wasn't even a contest. So at the current moment, I'm not gonna give score or the votes away so far.
You keep.
Cannibal Corpse is leading. Cannibal Corpse,
I
Judas
have
Priest.
to. I have to make a quick restroom stop. I make a quick restroom stop. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you'd also be a pity vote for
Yep.
Behemoth because they wouldn't be
I
close.
shall be right back. I teach that.
Oh, and if you're wondering where all this is taking place
I'll
on
be right
my
back. I
channel,
use the bathroom real quick.
yes, I will basically let y'all know that quick plug.
Hey, I gotta use the restroom, but I shall return shortly.
Yeah, he will be back. But I will mention that quick plug if you want to go and vote. I do this over on my channel's Instagram page, that being damaged underscore incorporated one. That should be where you can go and vote. Yes, damaged underscore incorporated number one. Oh wow, you don't own any Black Sabbath. Well, but yeah, those so far in that bracket. Oh, welcome back, Mike. But yes, in that bracket, or so far in the second round, Cannibal Corpse is winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cannibal Corpse, Judas
That's like
Priest,
a race horse.
Bathory, and then was Death are winning on one half. The other half has Dio, Dark Throne, Black Sabbath, and Motorhead leading. Persona non grata by Exodus, and I own no Black Sabbath album. You need to. They're kind of an essential when it comes down to it. I would say bare minimum the first 8, probably.
Hold on. I wanted to. I'll take Behemoth over AC/DC because they be the underdog.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Not
the
that I
first
hate
round.
AC/DC. Yeah, fair
Almost.
enough. That's your
Yep.
opinion.
Yep. ACDC is losing at the current moment. Hopefully, they can bounce
Yeah.
back. But a lot of other ones are not even close.
Next thing you know, Dave Jr. stops in and he becomes the new singer of Cannibal Corpse, making fun of you, Wyatt.
But I don't know if he's in the
Also,
chat.
shout out to Metal Ben. He just put out a video today. Shout out
Thrash
to
Metal
Ben, by the
Collection.
way. Great video you
Yep.
did. Yeah, Thrash Metal Collection.
Yep.
I agree
Yes.
that Violence album doesn't get talked about a whole lot. That's an album that should get remastered.
Yes. But this tournament is to see who I will do next
Mhm.
for deep dive after Bruce Dickinson. And if I will say this, if Priest does somehow win, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to have you involved in it as well, because considering it was you and Ben that did the original. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
only if Priest ends up winning it. But then
Mhm.
we also have ACDC. That
Oh
would be
yes,
our part 2. We need to get that going.
be
Hopefully
great.
they win and we can get that going.
Let's get that shit going so it doesn't burn.
Yes,
but
so hopefully. But only if they somehow but only if
nah,
somehow ACDC wins it. If not, regardless, they may be one of those that be like, oh, well,
it's,
we'll pick
it's
them
my
after
hangout
this.
streams. I talk
Yeah.
metal and I talk wrestling, so you get both with me. So if you don't know that, separate from the metal bastards, whenever me and Ryan kind of we stream sometimes, you expect some wrestling to be tossed in here. Fair warning.
Yes, metal
So what
music
was your
is
thoughts
kind
of
of.
Monday Night Raw last night? CM Punk's promo
Blood
against
beat.
Drew
Yeah.
and Seth. What were your thoughts?
Um.
Punk, you are my number one stan. Him, Drew saying that Punk is his number one stan. I was on the ground laughing. That was good stuff.
Yeah.
Cody, I'm sick and tired of Cody's story. I just want him to win the damn title and be done with Roman and the bloodline. I'm sick of it now.
Yeah. Yeah. It's.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can kind of agree with
yeah.
you on
That's
that.
my dog barking. I don't want to yell.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Motorhead, Judas
Becky,
Priest are
don't
awesome.
care. Becky's not winning the title anyway.
I originally thought that, but then
I
I'm
own
like,
Ozzy.
maybe.
I can
Yeah,
collect
I own some Aussie.
CDs.
I own some Aussie. Yep. I own some Priest. I think I got
Oh,
one or two albums from Priest, and I don't have a Motorhead album.
yep. Oh, yeah, so I own funny. I only own I own some live CDs, Brian, but a lot of them are in my Sabbath box that I have. But here are the Ozzy CDs I own. Uh, they're the 22-bit versions.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, those ones. I think, the bigger deluxe version
Better
of
than that,
Diary.
man. Blizzard, Blizzard of Oz. I know, and I hate the album, and I still have it in my collection. Yes, I'm sorry, boss. I don't like Diary, but I don't. I just don't like No
I
More
like Diary.
Tears. I like
I,
side one. Side one's good.
I think, I honestly think I think No More Tears is fantastic.
Oh,
Diary
okay.
is
Here are
Diary
the
is
songs
good.
I like off the album.
Diary is good, but there's some weak moments on it.
Diary's fucking great.
Yeah, but you can't
No More
deny that there
Tears.
are.
All right. Well, here's how I feel about the album. The title track's okay. It grooves a bit. Desire's fine. It grooves. You know, Mama, I'm Coming Home. That's a good song. It's my mom's favorite song, not my favorite. I don't want to change the world to Barn Burner. What's up, Wyatt? Click on the link and get in here.
Hey, Wyatt. Wyatt. That's nice to see. Where
uh,
Wyatt or
Tinker Train's
Ben
probably my
Jr.
favorite off the album. Great fucking opener.
Oh,
Great fucking opener off of it. It's Tinker
Mr.
Train.
Tinker Train. Yeah.
After the
Cool.
title track is for the album starts to really downslide. Ugh. Zombie Stomp. Yeah. Don't like it. AVH. Garbage. Road to Nowhere. Garbage. Sin.
Yeah.
Garbage. Hellraiser. Okay. I prefer the Motorhead version. Time
I
after
prefer
time.
the Aussie version. I
Garbage.
prefer.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
how I feel
time
about
after. I love time after time.
underrated album. I will say Bark at the Moon is underrated to an extent. There's some good stuff on it. You
No,
know,
no.
rock and roll. I don't.
First two songs are great. The rest just forgettable.
I kind of disagree. I mean, Bark at the Moon's. I could live without listening to that. For No Difference, a great deep cut. Now you see it, now you don't. That's a good one. You know, Rock and Roll Rebel, Spiders in the Night. I like. You know, there's some stuff I like off that album. But I still say the best album Ozzy has ever done in the studio is Diary of a Madman, and I will die by that sword. As much as people prefer Blizzard of Oz saying that's the best album he's ever done, nah, it is Diary of a Madman. Sheer production and just barn burner track after barn burner track, which is not a bad track on the whole album. But my newest purchases recently, uh,
Hmm.
Tom Petty's Full Moon. I'm finally starting my Tom Petty discography now. I have the greatest hits, but I don't want to listen to great hits. I want to listen to full albums. But yeah, so the first album in my Tom Petty collection, I'm starting Full Moon Fever, which has Love is a Long Road, which is supposedly the title track for Grand Theft Auto 6, which just got pushed back to 2026, sadly. But it's Rockstar Games. What do you expect? Um, Live After Death, since I was spinning this today, it's not. It's an okay live album for me. There's better out there. And then probably my favorite live album in my collection. Third time bringing this up again, but is Judas Priest's Meltdown '98. Not too many people know this album's out there. I got it off of Walmart, so you know. But yeah, that's what I got spending today. I also recently bought a movie purchase. This is what I was watching earlier today. Some John Candy. I bought this, The Great Outdoors and Going Berserk. Never watched Going Berserk. It is hilarious. The movie. Um, yeah, there's Wyatt there. I agree, Wyatt. Diary is badass.
Hmm.
Christopher Burke. What did Chris say? Hold on, the chat keeps jumping to the bottom. As for ACDC, I've got Back in Black and Highway to Hell. That's it for me. I right now have Bonfire and Ballbreaker. I
Hmm.
recently lost all my CDs, AC CDs when moving, so I have to restart the collection again. Sadly, so, that shit happens.
Yep.
Yeah, you see, mm, uh, what else is happening? Oh yeah, we were talking about Raw, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I was saying, Becky and Rhea. Well, oh, of course, Becky's going to lose that Mania. It's leading to that, and Rhea's going to retain. I don't. Yeah, it'd be a bad move to take the title off of Rhea right
Yeah.
now.
Despite the fact, yeah, despite the
No,
fact
she
it's
can
been,
keep the title right now.
yeah,
Let
it's
her, let
despite.
her.
I mean, yeah, it's good and all, but it's just like, what is it
She's
building
going to
to?
have a good run this summer.
Yeah.
I said with her keeping the title, we are already starting to see her and Dominic sort of. We're seeing the turn. We're seeing the face turn for Rhea slowly because she's over with everyone. Despite her being a heel, she's over. It's like, okay, if she's over with everyone, yet she's not a full heel, you gotta make her a face, right? You just have to.
Yeah, at some point, yeah, you just gotta.
And Rhea Rhea's naturally got over. She wasn't forced down her throats like
I mean, she
Charlotte
was, yeah,
did.
she's been, I mean, she was already over to begin with. I mean, she was
Yeah,
pretty. I mean,
it's just
the gimmick of the whole her
I.
being like a badass thing has been over well for quite a while. Oh, hey, Wyatt, what's up?
Hey, what's
Oh
up?
look, Dave Jr.
No,
Yeah,
it's just Wyatt.
not
It's just
much.
Wyatt this
Yeah.
time. It's not Dave Jr. this time.
Yeah.
Well, what's another joke? I had another joke for White, and it was in my head. Now it's gone. I had another nickname. Oh, Axl Rose's bastard child. There you go.
Uh,
Uh, so what's going on with you?
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any concerts or anything?
I'm
I
gonna see
think I posted
Foreigner
Iron
tomorrow.
Maiden's coming.
Hmm.
Ooh, Foreigner. Ooh, that should be nice.
Uh, Hopefully it is.
It depends on the set list. If they're just doing the hits, not so much.
I want to hear Dirty White Boy.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got a hot take in the chat from Chris. What are your thoughts on this, guys?
Eh.
Mm.
Kind of agree.
Eh, I I agree.
I think the
But
first
if he would have
album.
said 6 feet
I mean,
under, it would have gotten
the
two thumbs up.
I actually like that one single that they put out. No, nothing ain't great. I kind of liked it.
No, he didn't do the E's.
It sucks.
No, I don't think it's.
No, he didn't do the E's. It's
No, I was thinking
it's
it was
not. Yeah,
Internet.
there's no E's. I'm sorry. Internet.
I
I can't.
can't do it now.
Yeah, I can't do it either anymore.
Yeah.
Laying out. Oh shit! I thought he stayed away for a good while. Oh no. Guess he's trying to come back. Laying out. I was in this. Hold on. I got to turn my camera off for it. Laying out. I was in the studio once, and then I woke up from this couch. He stinks, but hey. Geez, shit, Barnes, where'd you come from?
The toilet. That's
I
where it
haven't
came
seen
from.
you in years. That's debatable. Eh. Oh, okay. Maybe it will be better than the new five finger nut slap.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, so
great.
far the worst thing
Yeah,
that the
great,
worst thing
great.
that's.
Five.
Oh, there you are. I was beginning to.
You were saying? You were saying?
I'm.
You were saying?
Sorry. Um.
Worst thing. Worst thing.
Yeah,
You
I
were talking
think.
about something worst thing ever
Okay.
put out
Oh
or
yeah,
something?
that's right. That was that. Oh yeah, that's right. The worst thing I've listened to so far this year was the new Static X.
I mean, that was
It's
decent.
not horrible. It's stuff. Five finger nut sacks. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I'm just streaming for maybe an hour. Wasn't expecting y'all to pop in, but hey, see where this goes. Hopefully, Ben maybe will hop on.
Yeah.
Uh,
I
yeah,
don't think.
I was watching. I
The
was
Nickelback
Nick.
stuff's enjoyable. I think some of their more. I think Feeding the Machine was pretty good.
Nick.
Nickel dick.
That's funny. Worse could you listen to fucking Stone Sour and drain your brain out? Ugh.
Oh.
No, or we're yeah. There's some bad stuff out there. Chevelle, that's the thing. People understand that band's like I don't get it. I see why you people listen to that stuff. I just
Chevelle's
don't get it.
good. Chevelle, Chevelle is like Tool a little bit, tiny bit. I was listening to that last album they put out.
Yes.
Their last
Yeah.
album, Feed the Machine, was a
See, Chris.
pretty
There's only one album I do like.
Feed the Machine was a really good album. It does have its
There's
heavy
only one
moments.
album. There's only two albums I like. Nickelback. It's the debut and Silver Side Up. That's it. Nothing else.
You should definitely give
Yeah.
Feed the Machine a chance. It's got some heavy stuff. Coin for the Ferryman's pretty heavy. The title track is pretty heavy. The Betrayal Act 3 is pretty heavy.
Yeah.
I think
Divorce.
Dodgers kind of changed their style. They ain't popular as far as I'm aware.
Ooh, Jeff's going on. Jeff's going live on the 29th. I just got a notification.
Yeah.
Haven't heard from Gas Mask and H Jeff in a while. Haven't heard from Nick in a while. Oh, shout to all the hell, by the way. Go check him out. Oh, go check out.
Hold on.
Yeah. Jeff hasn't been on Ben's streams in a long time.
That's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Y'all just keep chatting in the chat, and we'll keep reading them. All right. Uh. mm, let's see. Shit, I don't know.
Well,
Okay. What's
Dark Horse
what
is
albums? Low
Dark Horse is pretty mature.
Dark Horse. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, I don't listen to much Nickelback. I rarely play. I have a few CDs. They never get played. You know, it's just it is what it is.
That's listening to the
Um,
new Ace
but
Frehley
really
album.
though, I thought it sounded like garbage. That's just me. It's just not Ace's best album in his whole solo catalog. This might be one of his more poor attempts. The last album was great. This album, eh, not so much.
When was his? Was that Origins Volume 2?
I mean, yeah. I think that's the one that had Ralph Vieira, Dr. Fuck on one of the songs, I think. Shout out to Ralph, almost human, by the way. Got to get you on a stream one of these days, my brother. That'd be some fun stuff. We can
Yeah.
talk a little bit about Kiss and about how modern metal stinks and how, this and that. Be a fun stream, man. um, oh yeah, there's a new show I want to watch. Well, it's not new, but it's a reboot. X-Men '97 that came out. I know people were saying, "Oh, it's too woke." I said, "No, not really. It's just basically a revamp of the original X-Men cartoon I grew up on, the '90s one."
Yeah.
And supposedly they might be bringing back Spider-Man the animated series. They might be bringing that back. I enjoyed that. That was a fun series to watch growing up. Uh, Frozen pizza. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Pizza Death's coming out with new material supposedly later this year. This would be their third album supposedly coming out. Oh, oh, oh! I'm sorry. So it is a continuation then. Okay, I just haven't seen it so such a long time. I thought it was a reboot. That makes sense. But yeah, Pizza Death supposedly is going to be doing like a short UK, French, Australian tour, and supposedly they've been writing new stuff. Hope it's good.
Yeah. I've been listening to Fear Factor lately.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that comment. It's just, people, politics, and politics is just horrible in general, and that's why I don't talk about politics because it just makes everybody fight. But no. But then again, you have all these people out here. Sorry if I rant for a bit. I have to rant real quick. But it's like all these people on the internet that still bitch and complain about metal elitism. Just grow up and move on. And that's the end of the rant. You know.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know. It, right. What? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really care for anything
Yeah.
on the internet, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just that
The only
it's
things I
been
care about
97.
is
I
like,
haven't seen it yet, but I've like.
Yeah, from what I've seen, it
Sorry,
looks
you were
prom.
saying.
It looks From what I've seen of it, it looks promising. Hopefully soon I might check it out.
If this does well, there is a rumor the same studio might revive Spider-Man the Animated Series and do a continuation, following right after the Carnage and Venom saga in the 90s. That would be fun. Bring that back, make a DVD box set so I can collect the actual whole series. Please do that. Thank you. But yeah, back to wrestling. You know what? If y'all want it, I mean, we could do a WrestleMania. I might set up a WrestleMania stream maybe sometime later this week. You're up for it, Ryan. Get a hold of some people and we can set one up sometime in the daytime. Do a wrestling.
Eh,
We give our official thoughts on the
yeah, I
card,
think it's.
give our
Eh,
opinion. I still say
yeah, but
night
I
one
think
is
our.
going to outshine night two.
Hmm. But we haven't
Or we
seen
could
the
just
full
talk
card.
about it right now and just be thoughtful.
I mean,
Okay, barn burner match, the whole WrestleMania. The barn burner matches, the whole WrestleMania. Drew and Seth.
the
That's
six
going to be a fun match.
that 6-man ladder match easily for the tag titles.
Jimmy versus Jay.
Yeah.
Brother versus brother. CM. Ooh. Okay, here's what CM Punk does. He goes to Triple H. So he comes out in his regular ring gear, sitting at the commentary, but underneath they pull a
Hmm.
swerve where either Drew or Seth accidentally knocks out the ref. Guess what Punk is wearing underneath his ring gear? Ref
Referee.
gear. Who's Punk screwing? Who could Punk screw over?
That's the thing. Which one's gonna be easier for him? I think he's gonna.
I think he's gonna let Seth get the. I don't know. That's a wild card. Is he gonna screw Seth or is he gonna screw Drew?
They're two people he hates.
Because both hate him. I don't think he hate.
Yeah.
I think well, when he was smiling at Seth, you could tell Seth was not trying to break character. He wanted to laugh. When Punk went on the ground, it all don't laugh. So you can tell, yeah, Seth hates Punk. I don't really think he hates CM Punk. I don't. Drew, more believable. Seth,
I think he
that's
would want
gonna
to.
be a
Yeah,
fun match
I
when
think
that
he.
happens.
I definitely think he would want to screw Drew.
And here's the
He,
thing, Punk and
he
Drew, that's
called him
gonna
dip.
be a good match.
He called him. I mean, he called him dipshits, but he's like, which one's the lesser dipshit of the two? Pretty much.
It was pretty
That's the
funny.
main question of which one does he think is less of a dipshit than the other? That's the thing.
Yeah. One dresses like a clown. Sorry, Seth. You do dress like a clown. And the
The
other one
other
is
is,
just wearing my face. You know.
I mean, yeah, it's just like, I'd
We're
honestly,
getting Punk's going to be back. Punk's should be healed up by SummerSlam. I think they're going to give us Drew and Punk at SummerSlam. Seth is going to get involved somehow in that match and screw it up, which could end up being a triple threat. Maybe Survivor Series.
SummerSlam
You
maybe.
know. Mm-hmm. Which then again,
But then you think to yourself, well,
what is
who
it
would
with
make
people
who
that
if Punk ends up winning it? Who would make sense to challenge Punk? I think obviously those two are going to be at the top of the list, but then you're like, who else really? That's the
Priest?
real question.
Damn it, someone won. Punk says he wants to put over Youngtown. How about Braun Breaker or Damian Priest? Boom, boom, right there. Or Dominic. Boom, right there.
Yeah, he
Three
gets to
opponents
beat
right
Dominic's
there.
ass
And
finally.
he could
Yep,
have
I
safe.
think that was Punk's first opponent back. He finally got to beat Dominic's ass. And it was in a live show of all
Do a
things.
little feud there. And feud doesn't have to be long. Yeah, yeah. The feud doesn't have to be long. But you can do it up for a pay per view or two. That's cool, Chris. Um,
Oh, cool.
I'm just wondering, hmm. My question
Well,
is with Drew. Do you have Drew keep this up through the? Do you have Drew keep wearing the crazy punk shit through the whole summer up until SummerSlam? Do you have him keep it up and keep
Eh,
just
yeah, a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit.
next year's Rumble? Punk wins. That's how we get Punk versus Seth. Mania.
But the plan probably is for CM Punk to
That
probably beat
still should happen.
Drew for the title. I think the plan is Drew's a good substitute. Drew probably wins. He gets his. I think you have it to where it's Drew versus Punk at not WrestleMania, SummerSlam, where Drew has had a lengthy run. He's won
SummerSlam.
in front of he's won a world championship in front of a live crowd finally, and you have him have a little bit of a little title
Yeah.
run, and then Punk gets it. Punk takes it off of him at SummerSlam. I
Punk
think that's
holds
a
it till
win-win.
May.
I think for both
Punk
sides,
holds
it's
it
like a win.
right up to WrestleMania. Punk holds it up to WrestleMania. He gets his chance. He holds the title till WrestleMania, probably against Seth. Seth can he probably drops the title to
Uh,
Seth. They'd probably have a rematch at the next pay per view, maybe Crown Jewel. You know,
hmm.
what is
That's
up, Ben?
Yeah, I hope so too, Ben. I hope so too. And also nice to see you here, Ben.
You know, I, I think that PG side of Raw is going to end when Raw goes over to Netflix. That's what I think. Because come on, come on, they bleeped out holy shit. Really? You're gonna bleep out holy shit, but not bleep out dipshit? Come on.
Yeah, they
That's
did. I think
right?
in future show. I think in some clips they did. I think it was live, so it was in post live. They did edit out dipshit.
Yeah. So what is okay, so now let's jump so we're still talking, WrestleMania. Let's jump into the whole story arc of the Judgment Day. Where do we go from here? Starting now into WrestleMania, what happens this summer?
Well, obviously they're gonna
Are
lose
we
the tag
seeing
belt. They're gonna lose the tag belts, and that's probably that could potentially
yes.
possibly set
Mhm.
up Damian Priest to go and cash in. That could be a swerve. That could be a curveball
Mhm.
right there. But I still say Drew will win the world title between Mania and SummerSlam because sorry, but Damian Priest versus
Yeah.
CM Punk doesn't really market. Isn't really
It
marketable.
doesn't yeah. No.
You have Damien have a little run.
Now
You let Damien have a little run with the title before probably before SummerSlam, somewhere
yeah.
between Mania and SummerSlam. Let's say he cashes in at WrestleMania successfully, wins the World Heavyweight Championship, loses it to
Mhm.
Drew McIntyre. Um, and then you basically still get the match pretty much of Drew versus
Yeah.
Punk.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Uh, okay, so what I see happening this summer, the more babyface Rhea Ripley comes, The more the Judgment Day gets, more Priest and Finn get skeptical, and Dominic gets skeptical. Oh, he's just pulling
Yeah.
into Walmart. Oh, that's good, brother.
Good to know,
Thanks for
Ben.
stopping by at least, Ben.
Yeah.
Um, it's to me, it's between to me, JD McDonough. He's gone shortly.
Him and Finn are
I
gonna
fear, and
probably.
he's the first. He's
I think Finn and JD will team up and just ditch Damien. Dominic's probably gonna go on his own.
Santos and Dominic. Ooh, that'd be a ooh. Because remember, Ray doesn't have a match for WrestleMania. Neither does Dominic.
Why are we doing Ray Dominic
He
too?
can
We don't
be
need it
some
again.
retirement match. Ray has never had his retirement match yet, and he did talk about it. The ideas that supposedly that. Yeah, I do agree with that, Ben. That will probably indeed happen.
Yeah, but I think Cody
Sadly,
will. I do think Cody will be WWE champion by then.
he's Cody's. This is what I think. Babyface loses night one, he wins night two. It's common. You do it, right? You just do it. Yeah, Seth and Cody lose night one. Bloodline rules. Cody just goes all out and he wins night two. That's you do it. You just pull the trigger and do it. You might anger people on night one, but for the story's sake, that's the better, safer option than having Cody just work extra night two, right? You
No, I think the plan will be at SummerSlam. Rock Roman to be the tribal chief or to be the head of the table and stuff like that. I do think that's probably what's going to happen.
know,
Maybe I wouldn't. So Rock Cody maybe
Crown Jewel
later on, but I think SummerSlam might be the plan of Rock Roman. Tribal
after
combat match,
WrestleMania.
maybe.
What about Crown Jewel? Well, after WrestleMania, Crown Jewel Rock Cody. That way, Cody finishes the Bloodline story. He can, even if he loses, the title will not be on the line at all. Somehow, there's a stipulation set in place because supposedly this summer, Rock's going to be back to making movies this summer. Supposedly, he's free next spring, so he'll probably be back at WrestleMania again next year. That's the current rumor. So you could have Rock work a few matches, some of the big four matches, Crown Jewel being one of them, and he gets his two matches this year. Boom, he just waits till next year. He could wait. We could wait another year and get Rock and Roman at next year's WrestleMania. You could just keep building it with the Bloodline stuff. Not involving Cody this time, but just involving the internal Bloodline. More members of that family joining in and causing more stress on Roman. You know what I mean? And
A tribal
Solo
warfare
and
type of
him.
match.
Yes,
But who would join The Rock though? We know
that's smoke.
Jay. Jay would be one of them. But then you're like, who could be the second one?
Jacob,
That's Fatu,
the
yeah, Jacob
Samoan
Fatu,
Wolf.
Jacob Fatu, yeah.
Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob Fatu,
He's
yeah.
talked about though. He's talked about fighting his brother. Talked about fighting his cousins and brothers in WWE. Zilla is another one. But and we don't have females, but you could see not Ava, maybe Ava for Roman's side
Alvarez.
and Rock's side female. Rock's side female will be Nia Jax. I know people don't like the thought of it, but she would bring some value to the Judgment Day if she is family.
Well, she is the
You know?
daughter of The Rock, and it's Ava Ray. It's Ava.
Yeah.
But I think she's the manager. She's the general manager of NXT right now, so they're...
Okay. Is this the last time we see Awesome Truth? Or are they going to try one more time against Finn against Finn and Cody.
I think they're winning the belts. I think they're the ones. I mean, no offense to every other one that's gonna be in that match, but they're just literally bodies in a match, pretty much.
I hate to say it. The only way Gunther would have lost that Mania is if it was against Chad Gable and not Sammy. That's just
He's
me.
retaining.
That's how I would have
He's
booked it.
retaining. Yeah, as soon as I see it was Sammy versus
He's
Gunther, I'm like,
retaining.
yes, yeah, Gunther's retaining.
No.
There
What if
is still time to
during the
possibly do the triple threat.
hold on. Not a triple threat. After Gunther wins the title, music goes
Retain.
off. Guess who comes out and just demolishes him and then walks out? We get it at SummerSlam. Brock and Gunther at SummerSlam.
The only way that could possibly happen, Berlin, because I think Berlin's coming up really close. That is, I don't know when
you could do that. Brock. And here's the thing, Brock does. I think Brock even said after his suspension stuff, he wouldn't be in it for the title. He would put him over. You would put Gunther going this Brock. You're putting Brock's putting Gunther
that's
over.
ways away. Yeah, Bash at Berlin is ways away. That's after SummerSlam. That is after SummerSlam. I would think, yeah,
that's why. All right, so now we talked about what are the Bailey and damage controls. Will you get the title to Bailey at WrestleMania? She's a babyface in that match. Bailey gets the title. Then we kind of get the heel version of Bailey. She was never really a heel to begin with. That side of Bailey kind of goes away, and she kind of gets a good run again in the company, I think. Which means if Bailey wins at WrestleMania,
Backlash in France is the next one after Mania 40.
Mania.
So they have
I think, yeah. So you know what?
Basically, in a nutshell, Gunther probably will lose the title by the time they get to Berlin. That's after SummerSlam. Actually,
yeah, and we know Brock.
That would actually be a good match. Punk versus Gunther. I mean, give Gunther a world title.
Because Punk supposedly supposedly Punk's contract is similar to Roman and Cody and Seth, where they don't have to work a whole lot of matches each year. They can do the thing.
Yeah, big shows. And
so you gotta remember Punk
but Bash in Berlin's kind of anytime you go overseas, it's a big deal. Anytime you go
Punk
overseas,
and Cody,
it's a pretty big deal.
You do that too.
Clash at the Castle, Bash in Berlin, Money in the Bank in London, remember, pretty much last year.
You could do CM Punk versus Cody. That could still happen too as a
but they would both probably be.
That'd be a big money draw.
They would be the world champions. I'm like, no. I think you want because Gunther. Because Gunther's I think close to Germany is kind of close to Austria, which is his home country. So Germany would kind of be
Punk did say he wouldn't mind wrestling. Punk did say something about Roman. You could do that too. That would throw everyone for a curveball because that match never happened unless it was against the Shield. But Punk versus Roman,
top match. There to top when Roman's at the top, pretty much. Yeah. But we're getting too ahead of ourselves. I don't think that's some of those stuff is never gonna happen.
Never say never. Yeah. I watched a good documentary on Penta, Earthquake, a few days ago. Earthquakes are another. If I had to rank my 5 favorite big man wrestlers, actually Earthquake is number 4. I've been liking some of the matches I've been watching. The old matches is with John Tenta, Earthquake, great wrestler. Sad story, great wrestler. But my 5 big men, Earthquake. I hate Big Show, but yeah, Big Show's in there. Kane, Taker. Mm. If Taker came back for one match, Damian Priest, and it could be a cinematic match. Taker doesn't have to do too much. He doesn't have to go over the ropes. He doesn't have to do all the crazy stuff. Would you hate that? A Taker and
Yeah.
Priest match? If it was big?
I actually wouldn't mind that. But
Mm. Ooh.
what do you think, Ryan?
No.
Did you?
These are two over the top ideas, Mike. You gotta
Well,
make it. It's just that ain't gonna be realistic or something like that.
okay. This summer, what do you do with Liv Morgan this summer? Since she ain't going to be at Mania. Or not in the main event. You know what I mean.
Oh, with the match with Rhea and
Supposedly,
Becky.
she's talking about this. She's talking about this Liv Revenge Tour. Are we going to see Liv go full unhinged? Finally. The version of Liv Morgan we want to see.
Probably,
Unhinged.
probably. She'll win against. I think she'll beat Rhea SummerSlam, then get screwed by Cash. What's up?
Put a thing in the garbage.
She's probably gonna. She'll probably be. I think she'll get cashed in
Yeah.
on. Probably by Tiffany. Because I think by then Tiffany will probably be.
Yeah.
I think Tiffany will be ready for a women's world title by then. I think the thought of her winning that chamber match was like, no, it's still too soon. 6 months, she'll be probably ready.
I don't like Tiffany Stratton.
I like
She's
her.
too snobby. Don't like her. Don't like her.
She's over. I mean, she's fucking over. I mean, for Christ's sake, she was super over fucking
Shit.
Australia. Liv should
I
turn
don't.
heel.
I don't get the
She
hype
should
for
turn heel for this.
Tiffany.
Tiffany, you do kind of a double turn pretty much. You have Liv become a heel, and then you have Tiffany go babyface. Anyway, I'll be right back.
So it's yep. So, I want to see Brum Breaker do something. Ooh. Yeah, sorry. NXT just came on, so I'm watching NXT right now too on the side. Yeah, I thought this was a good stream. Hopefully everybody's enjoying it. Here on the Hero Me Mike's Hangouts. It's not like the Metal Bastards where we talk about just metal. Here on my little hangout chill streams on the side, we talk wrestling and music and whatever. Video games and whatever. But yeah, speaking of video games, I do want to dig deep into, people are talking about, is Grand Theft Auto 6 going to come out early in 2025? The more I'm looking at it, the more I haven't seen any trailer
later.
updates. The more I read on actual sites and not these other bullshit sites that get fake information in terms of video games. I think Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to get delayed to early January, February 2026. Just because there's supposedly spring 2025 is going to be too packed and summer and fall are going to be too packed with games. I think Rockstar is going to wait till the end of 2025 and go out that year with a bang. That should do it. And I think this is going to be the last great. This I feel this is going to be the last good quality game we'll get from Rockstar. This one. We're
Yeah,
going back to
probably.
Vice City, the state of Leonida, supposedly another big city involved in the state of Leonida. Supposedly the city's called Cape Gilhorn.
Hmm.
Yeah, people are upset that you're going to be playing as a female, but you're playing as a female and a male in a Bonnie and Clyde story, and it's like that's not as bad as
Hmm.
right? That's not as bad. And people are saying, well, Rockstar's going to cut out a lot of stuff. It's Grand Theft Auto. It's their moneymaker. They're not messing the formula. The Red Dead, you could get away with it, but without ruining it. If you change Grand Theft Auto too much, ooh, that would make that franchise go way down the toilet fast. I still say my favorite overall Rockstar game. I had to rank my top three. Me, top three Rockstar games: Vice City, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Grand Theft Auto 4. Yes, I prefer Grand Theft Auto 4 over Grand Theft Auto 5. I just think Grand Theft Auto 5 is too overhyped, just too meh. The story was just meh. The map was just, well, just the city of Los Santos and some of the outer regions. It was nothing compared to the original San Andreas. And I just didn't care for the story. Really did not care for Trevor and Michael. Didn't really care for Franklin either. I don't
Hmm.
know. It's just every time I play Grand Theft Auto 5 story, I always keep going back to Red Dead Redemption 2 story just because that's just a better game story wise. You dive into the character more. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, what's your favorite game from Rockstar, Ryan?
GTA 5, probably.
Hmm. I don't know. I still like Vice City. Come on, Vice City had Ray Liotta, Tommy Vercetti. I mean,
Yeah.
should you know why I don't like the newer 2K games? Okay, this is my hot take. The last great WWE 2K game was 16. After that, each title kind of just became the same. And 2K20 was just, ugh. 2K22 was good, and it started bugging out as of recently, and I can't play 2K22 or 23 anymore. They just bug out too much. And I don't know. I want a new wrestling game from WWE. Go away from 2K. Fuck it. Bring back my favorite versions of WWE. How about you revive Here Comes the Pain? Revive SmackDown versus Raw. Bring those back.
Hmm.
You know? Mm. Oh yeah, Brian. What do you do with Jade Cargill in WWE? What the fuck happened there? Is she ever gonna wrestle in the company?
She might be coming.
It would
Yeah, she probably
suck.
will, but she's not quite ready.
I saw her. She might be going to SmackDown.
Is
Yeah,
she?
she signed with SmackDown. She signed with SmackDown.
Ugh. Her and Bianca. Mm. I know. I'm not like the IWC. Well, let's not get into the IWC because those wrestling fans can be just people think weird. People think, oh, well, you like wrestling, so you're with the IWC. No, I'm not that toxic with my wrestling. Are you, Ryan? It's like, but no, hey, but I never asked you guys. What are some of you guys' favorite wrestling channels you watch? people who do wrestling. Um, Personally, I watch a lot of JD. JD from New York. I think he's my go-to source when it comes to like wrestling streams because his
He's
rants are
funny.
just hilarious.
Yeah.
JD's very cool with his rants. Solid Monster. Solid Monster's another one I watch. Good stuff.
Hmm.
Um, Kicking It with Ross. Another good wrestling streamer I watch. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna probably call the stream here.
Yeah.
It was only gonna go an hour anyway, so
Yeah.
thank you all for joining. Have fun. Go check out my friends Damage Incorporated. Go check out Dave Jr. Go check out all the metal bastards out there.
Yeah.
Keep things metal. Cry to your mommy. And remember, keep things metal.